Alright, we're going to do a crash course real quick in parallel and perpendicular lines, how to write the equation of one, all that kind of stuff. So first thing first, parallel, two lines that are parallel, they will have the same slope. They're going to be equal sloped. This symbol here means parallel. Perpendicular, this symbol means perpendicular. Those two things, if you have two lines that are perpendicular, they're going to have slopes that are negative reciprocals. So like for example, 1/2, the negative reciprocal of 1/2 is -2. The negative reciprocal of, say, 7 is -1/7. The negative reciprocal of 3/5, -3/5 is +5/3. So you see, flip it over, change the sign. One's positive, one's negative. All of these would be slopes of lines that are perpendicular. The only exception is if you have y equals a number. Perpendicular to that is x equals a number. Remember, y equals a number is horizontal, and x equal number is vertical. Alright, so enough background information. Let's talk about writing the equation of a line that would be parallel, and then we'll do another one that's perpendicular, to a graph, right? So your thing is that you need three pieces of information. Well, you really need four. You need to know if it's parallel or perpendicular. So in this case it's parallel. So we're going to need to find the slope, and then we're going to need to find one point, one x and one y. Usually it will tell you. So like for example, what if we had to write the equation of a line that's parallel to this and passes through, let's say, 3, -2, right? So 3, -2. So what we're going to do, we know that we have to find the slope of this. You can count it, right? So that looks like it's +2/3. So 2/3 is our slope. Our x is 3 and our y is -2. We use those to plug into y equals mx plus b. Alright, let's see if this pencil lead lasts through the end of the video. Anyway, what are your bets? You should leave me a comment, let me know. Anyway, y is -2. M is 2/3. X is 3 plus b. So now, after we plug everything in, we simplify this if we can, right? That's just 2, so -2 equals 2 plus b. Use inverse operations. That's our y-intercept is -4. So our answer, the equation of the line that is parallel to this, is y equals 2/3 x minus 4. That line is parallel to this line and it passes through that point. Now let's do another one. It's perpendicular. So let's say it's perpendicular now, and oh man, perpendicular. I don't know if it's going to make it. Let's say it's perpendicular to this, and it's going to pass through, let's say -4, 7. I just made up a number, right? So our slope is going to be the negative reciprocal of that. So it's going to be the opposite sign. Since this one's negative, or since this one's positive, ours will be negative. The other way is true too. If this was already negative, then our slope would be positive. But anyway, there's x, there's y. The reason you know x and y is it will tell you. It'll tell you. Sometimes you have to read it, but it's going to be there. So let's start with our formula. Y equals mx plus b. Let's see, 7 is y, -3/2. We use parentheses for x, -4 plus b. Now we've got some signs here we need to be careful of. Negative times a negative is positive. 2 goes into 4 twice, so this is -2 times -3, it's +6. Plus b. Use inverse operations. 1. Oh no, running out of room. 1. +1 equals b, so our answer is y equals -3/2x plus 1. There we go.